The gathering of animals who had heard Ausa quietly this time thought about it. Finally, Abu the ape said,
"What Ausa says makes a lot of sense. This is the only way we can protect our young ones. This is the sacrifice we have to make. Let us go and present our idea to Budhu Raj."
So all the animals of the jungle gathered together and went to Budhu Raj. There were apes and antelopes, buffaloes and bulls, hares and tortoises, hippos and hyenas, jackals and jaguars. On seeing all the animals approach, Budhu was delighted.
Dinner at my doorstep,
he thought. As he was wondering which animal he could start his meal with, the animals with sad faces and bent heads knelt to the ground. Abu took a few steps forward, knelt low and said,
"Oh, mighty king! Oh, great lord! Please listen to us before you pounce on us and make us your meal. You are our king, and we're all your faithful subjects. But your continuous killing of our families has made it unbearable for us to go on. If you continue to kill in this manner, there won't be any more of us left. What will you eat then? Who will you rule? With none of us left, you will also die. We want you to live long and be our king always. So, we have come up with an idea. We will send you one animal every day for food. Your Majesty need not hunt anymore. All you have to do is stay at home and wait for one of us. This way, we can all live in peace for a long time."
Budhu Raj listened to Abu with attention. He was thrilled. This was indeed dinner at his doorstep. He was of late becoming a little tired of going out to hunt for his food. Aloud, he said,
well, I am not very happy with the idea. But since I am your good king, I am willing to try it out. But let me make one thing very clear. The day you do not send me my food, I will kill all of you. Remember that well.
And so it began. Every afternoon, an animal would be sent to Budhu's lair to be eaten. Budhu, happily lazing in his home, would feed himself on the animal and continue to laze. This went on for many days. One day it was the turn of Chatura the hare. Chatura, although tiny, was a clever and crafty fellow. He lived with many other hare in a large burrow. Ever since the day of the meeting, when the animals had decided to present themselves as food to Budhu Raj, Chatura was unhappy. He had not liked the idea one bit. Since then, he had lost several of his friends to that greedy king.
"I don't care what the other animals say,"
thought Chatura to himself.
"I am not going to be eaten by that stupid lion. I will think of something. Let me see.
Deeply engrossed in his plan on how to outwit Budhu Raj, Chatura walked toward his lair. It was a long walk. It took him through the huge banyans that canopied the jungle, past my cave, around the river waters, past the beautiful rose apple tree, and towards a huge well. Wondering if he could get a spot of water to drink, Chatura peered from the top of the well. He could see his tiny reflection in the water, but the water was way below.
"No luck,"
he thought. But as he turned from the well to go toward Budhu's lair, a smile suddenly lit his face.
"That's it! It's Yes, that's it.
he yelled, hopping up and down excitedly.
I hope my plan works.
By the time Chatura reached Budhu's lair, it was well past noon. As for Budhu Raj, he was in a murderous rage, his throat pinched with hunger. He was licking himself and muttering to himself,
I shall kill them all. A fool I was to have trusted them.
pacing up and down outside his lair. His eyes fell upon Chatura approaching. Chatura walked slowly toward Budhu, bowed low and stood respectfully. Seeing that his food had taken so long to come and was so pitiably thin and was small as well, Budhu, blazing with anger, burst out.
You rascal! For one thing, you are a miserable mouthful. For another, it is long past my lunchtime. I will kill you and all the other animals as well.
Saying this, Budhu got ready to pounce on Chatura. Chatura took a few steps back in haste, bowed quickly, and in great humility said,
Your Highness, please listen to me. It is not my fault that I am late, nor is it the fault of the other animals. If you will be patient with me, I can explain what happened.
I wish to hear no excuses,
roared Budhu.
It's not an excuse, my lord.